All right, family, you welcome back to my channel. This is Smart People for you guys. This is the only channel we do it the smart way, right in the comfort of our homes. Once we are connected to the internet with our phones and our laptops, we have to be making money. We're making money the smart way, okay? I always tell you that the hard way of making money is gone. It's Abrahamic, okay? It's past and gone. We make money with the internet. We make money in the comfort of your home. We are sleeping, money is flowing to your account. You wake up and smile, okay, because you have money in your account. All right, guys, as I told you from the beginning of the month, I told you I've learned a lot in this our online space. Okay, now the only project I'll be talking about on this very channel is this one here you are seeing with the name Cryptex, or this one here with the name Bitnest. This is the only two projects I'll be talking about, and I'll tell you why I'll be talking about these projects. These are projects I trust for my own research and other things. These are the only projects I trust, and I'm confident to talk about them with my chest up high. Okay, so if you are the type that is interested in making money online the smart way, you have to be part of this channel by clicking the subscribe button right in front of you. Join the channel. Okay, our social media links will also be there. Join our WhatsApp group and Telegram group, and then let's talk about how we make money the smart way together, right, guys? So if you're a returning subscriber, I welcome you back. If you're a new subscriber, I say kudos. Just embrace yourself, and then let's do this together. Now, a lot of people have come after my previous video. A lot of people have come into my DM asking, so Bitnest and Cryptex, which one should I do? Okay, Bitnest or Cryptex? I say, okay, let me educate my followers. Let me open your eyes. I'll tell you about Bitnest, I'll tell you about Cryptex, and then you take a decision. I'll tell you my stand anyway, but you know, I like it when take a different decision apart from what I take, okay? Because you have the liberty for that. But I'm going to tell you about this project, okay? Why I like them, and then why I like one than the other, okay? They are all good projects, okay? So first of all, let me start with the Bitnest. Okay, no, let me start with Cryptex because Cryptex is older than Bitnest. I've started Cryptex long before I started. So let me talk about Cryptex. Okay, now Cryptex, I told you that this is the project I almost every 2 months, if I get money, I buy contracts. Okay, now let's talk about what they have in common before we talk about their differences and the other things. Okay, so in common now, these are both smart contract projects. Okay, in the world of DeFi, I love smart contract projects a lot. Okay, so I'm doing them because they are all smart contract projects. Now the second reason is they are both deployed on the blockchain. Okay, both Cryptex and Syntech are deployed on the blockchain. So I love to do projects like that. Then the third reason is they both give you guaranteed daily profit. Okay, Cryptex give you guaranteed daily profit. Bitness also give you guaranteed daily profit. Okay. Now the fourth thing is they are both anonymous. That's what I love about this project. They are both anonymous. Nobody knows the owner. We don't know the owner. We don't know CEO. We don't even have them. So everything is anonymous about this project. Okay, that is why I love to do them, because once they are anonymous, I mean, who do you attack? The centralized systems cannot attack anybody. Who will you attack? You don't know the person, so how will you attack the person? So that is it. Now, those are the four similarities they have that made me love them. But let me talk about Cryptex individual, and I'll talk about Bitnest to individual. So for Cryptex, now it is a long-term project. Okay, that's one thing about Cryptex. It is a long-term project. By a long-term project, I mean it is every contract you go for, you have to be patient for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, or 7 years. Okay, it is not invest today and earn tomorrow or something. So you cannot make withdrawal once you buy a contract into Cryptex. You have to be patient for the contract period to end. If you go for 2 years contract, wait for 2 years. 3 years, wait for 3 years. 5 years, wait for 5 years. 7 years, wait for 7 years. That is it. All right, that's one thing about it. Then the second thing is it has been running since 2016 and still paying. That's another thing. It has been long due. Cryptex has been in existence since 2016 till now. So you can imagine. All right, so it has won the trust of investors. Okay, now the third thing is the minimum you can invest into Cryptex is $100. Okay, the minimum you can use to activate a contract. Well, they say it's not an investment, but I still call it investment because it is money you are putting in. So unless you are investing it, okay, so I still call it investment. So the minimum you can invest or the minimum you can use to buy a contract in Cryptex is $100. Nothing more, nothing less. So $100, 200 if you want to buy 2 contracts, 300 if you want to buy 3 contracts, and on so on. So the minimum is $100. I beg your pardon. $100 is the minimum to invest. Okay. Then the last thing about it, which made me love them, is that the staking amount, which is the capital, is granted as loan by institutional financial bodies. Okay, so you don't bring in your own capital. Imagine I'm to provide a capital of 30,000 to 40 for staking. How am I going to get it? Okay, but I just paid $100 and I've gotten a loan from institutional bodies, a loan amount of 30,000 to 40, which I have staked and is now giving me daily profit between 0.1 to 0.3% and compounding. Okay, compounding, and that is what has generated an amount of 3,000 for me so far. So if you look at here, my capital and profit is now 34,000. All right, that is the capital added to the profit because of compounding. So institutional bodies generate or grant the loan for you. Okay, then the last thing about Cryptex is you do not make any withdrawal of your profit until the contract term expires. That is it. Once you invest today, your profits keep coming. So far, I've made a profit of 3,000 from my staking. From the loan they gave me, I stake. I made a profit of 3,000 plus. But I cannot withdraw even $100, not even $10. I have to wait for the 3 years. This is a 3 years contract. For the 3 years to end, then I can withdraw my profit of a total of 35,000. Okay, at the end of this contract, I'm taking a profit of $35,000 from this system. Okay, so I need to wait for the 3 years. If you buy a 2 years contract, you need to wait. So that's another thing. You cannot make withdrawal until contract expires. So that's about Cryptex. Now let's talk about Bitnest. Okay, I think if you watch my videos, I talk about Bitnest, why I love it and all that. Okay, now Bitnest also, okay, for it is a short-term project. Okay, it is a short-term project. By short-term, I mean you don't have to invest for long. Look, these are the staking period. Do I call it staking period? They call it looping. So these are the looping period. Okay, you can loop for 1 day, you can loop for 7 days, you can loop for 14 days. The maximum or the highest number of days you can loop is 28 days. Okay, so that is these are the periods of investment in Bitnest. So if you are the type that maybe you have a target, maybe by 2 years I want to get maybe $20,000, or by 3 years I want to get $30,000, then you go for it's better you go for Cryptex, okay, because you don't make withdrawal to the time. And but with this one, every day, I mean, once the contract matures on a daily basis or weekly basis or 2 weeks or 4 weeks, you have the capital. Okay, now the second thing is it has been it has been running since 2022. Yes, this project too has been running since 2022. You can see it here. Their domain, I've done my research, it has been running since 2022 and it's still paying. Okay, so that's another thing. Now, at the end of every cycle or every looping period, you have access with your money and that kind of flexibility. So if you are the type that maybe, as for you, maybe you want to be making monthly income or daily income, you think about Bitnest, because once, maybe imagine you invest $1,000, and then if you go for 28 days, it give you 24% profit. So $1,000 will give you $240 as profit at the end of 28 days. Okay, so maybe some people are there on a salary with this. At the end of the 28 days, they withdraw their $240, and then they restake the $1,000 again for another 28 days. Okay, people are also on $2,000 salary and all that. I mean, that's how people are running it. Okay, so it is a short term. Once the money comes, you have total control of your money. You see the timer running here. I have some 9 days, 2 hours to complete this particular loop. Okay, so once the money comes, I have control of it, whether I'm withdrawing or I'm not taking it again. I'll take some and take some. What I do, it becomes my personal decision. Okay, and here the money will be pushed back into your wallet automatically. That's another beautiful thing that I like it. Once the timer ends now, I don't have anything called withdrawal. There's no button called withdrawal in Bitnest. The money will just be pushed into your wallet that is lying there looking at you. All right, another thing about it is this: it has no minimum, it has no maximum. For Bitnest, whatever amount you decide to start with, even $1, even $1. I mean, you can start with $1 if you want, but just calculate maybe 24% of $1 and see how much it is. But if that is what you want to start with, no problem. So people are starting with $1. People are starting with $5. No, I've not seen anybody start with $1. Seriously, I've not seen anybody start with $5. The minimum I've seen people start with is $10, and then 20, 15, and all that. So you can also start, and the maximum, it has no limit. Any amount you want to invest, it has no limit. So that's about it. No maximum, no minimum. Wherever you want to, you go. Now, the last thing about this is you provide your own capital for the looping. It's not like Cryptex that institutional bodies grant you the loan. Once you pay the processing fee of $100, you are given a loan of 30,000 plus. No, in this case, it's not like that. In this case, wherever you want to invest comes from you. So if you want to invest $100, you start with $100. You know that if you are going for 28 days, you know that after every 28 days, your $100 is giving you $24 as profit, because it's every amount you invest is 24% at 28 days. Okay, so that is it. So guys, that is about Bitnest and Cryptex. So you make your decision as to which one you want to go for. That one, I don't push you to do it. Okay, I will only advise that get any of them. For me, I am on both. Okay, I have bought some contract with Cryptex and Bitnest too. I've started with some $100. Now I'm building it. You can see where I've gotten to so far. Okay, I want to run this for maybe 6 months. Then after 6 months, I'm sure to get like $500 after 6 months. Then from there, every month, I'll make withdrawal. Every 28 days, I'll make withdrawal of the profits and reinvest the capital. So guys, this is what I come your way with. I'll be putting the registration links, both of Cryptex and Bitnest, into the description of this video. You can get on board. The WhatsApp groups will also be there. WhatsApp group for Cryptex, WhatsApp group for Bitnest will also be there in the description. Join the pages. Okay, ask your questions there. With Cryptex, both these platforms, the registration is a bit technical. You need guidance. Okay, so don't just click the link, especially Bitnest. The link is not click to register kind of thing. So there's a process you need to follow. So just get on the WhatsApp group, then get in touch with me or my able admins there. Okay, then we'll guide you to do the registration. Come on board, guys. Stop making money the hard way. It is gone. Make money whilst you sleep. Okay, make money whilst you sleep. That is smart way of making money. Imagine you invest something like let's say $500 into this Bitnest, okay, or Cryptex, anyone. You know that at the end of every month, every 28 days, you are taking a 24% of this. Whether you are sleeping or you are working, whatever, your phone even that doesn't need to be on all the time. You can just put your money is flowing for you. Guys, I will end it here. I'll see you in my subsequent videos. Until then, take care. I love you. Bye bye.